Breaking. Elon Musk's AI just changed everything. A moment that could redefine global finance forever. The AI that powers Tesla, SpaceX, and Starlink just made a shocking prediction, and it involves XRP, the digital asset once underestimated, now possibly the new backbone of the global financial system. Buckle up. This isn't just speculation. This is revolution. At a closed-door Tesla summit, Elon Musk revealed a hidden AI initiative, a neural network trained on decades of financial data, trained to detect patterns no human could see. The question posed to it: what replaces the current financial infrastructure? The AI responded instantly: XRP SWIFT is obsolete. The room went silent. Journalists weren't allowed, but the leak, it couldn't be contained. SWIFT, the messaging layer of global banking, is decades old, slow, expensive, vulnerable, used by over 11,000 financial institutions. But now, it's being called ancient tech by AI. XRP, on the other hand, settles in seconds, costs fractions of a penny, and scales globally. The technology is undeniable, said the AI report. The future doesn't wait for legacy systems. And Elon? He didn't blink. This is not just theory, Musk said. We tested XRP in a simulated global payment model. The AI ran billions of transaction scenarios, comparing Ethereum, Bitcoin, traditional banking, and XRP. XRP outperformed everything in speed, cost, scalability, and environmental impact. XRP is the Tesla of money, Elon claimed, and the world is starting to listen. The AI showed SWIFT's weaknesses and predicted its collapse by 2027. Central banks are reportedly paying attention. The Bank of England, IMF, and even the Fed are rumored to be running XRP pilot tests. Musk's AI calls this a tipping point, where trust moves from institutions to technology. Banks won't vanish, the AI said, but the rails they run on, that's about to be ripped out. And the world's looking at XRP. Why? Because it's already working. RippleNet is already integrated in over 70 countries. Banks in Asia, Africa, Europe are live. Transactions that took days now clear in seconds. We're not replacing banks, says Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. We're replacing inefficiency. And Musk's AI agrees. It analyzed network resilience, decentralization metrics, and protocol security. XRP ranked #1, even ahead of Ethereum 2.0, even ahead of Bitcoin's Lightning Network. This isn't hype, Elon stated firmly. It's data. The AI model cross-referenced SWIFT downtime incidents with RippleNet uptime. The results were damning. SWIFT averaged 11 hours downtime per month. XRP, 99.999% uptime since 2017. Resilience matters when the world runs on you, the AI concluded. The message? SWIFT is too slow to survive. The crypto market erupted after the leak. XRP saw a 40% spike in 24 hours. Social media exploded. XRP, the standard, trended globally. But institutions, they remained silent. Why? Because they're positioning themselves quietly, accumulating, testing, integrating, before the public knows what's coming. Musk warned, they don't want you in before the flip. The AI revealed another insight. XRP will likely underpin CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, not directly, but through Ripple's liquidity bridges. Think of XRP as the plumbing of digital money, invisible but everywhere. The same way TCP/IP powers the internet, XRP powers value transfer. The people who understand this, the AI said, will see wealth creation unlike any generation before. That's not financial advice. It's machine logic. Elon smiled during the reveal. We're watching history, he said. AI sees XRP the way it saw self-driving cars in 2012. Few believed back then. Now Teslas drive themselves. And XRP might soon move every dollar, yen, and euro. The AI said, 2025 to 2030 will be XRP's golden window, a 5-year explosion of global integration. And SWIFT's fading relevance? Critics call it conspiracy, but they said the same about electric cars. about reusable rockets, about AI, until it changed everything. This time, it's payments. We're not in 2009 anymore, Elon quipped. This tech isn't fringe, it's inevitable. Swift doesn't need patching, it needs replacing. With XRP at the center, the AI predicted $7 trillion in value moving through Ripple infrastructure by 2030. That's more than Visa and MasterCard combined, and it gets better. XRP's liquidity protocol makes it ideal for tokenized assets. Stocks, bonds, real estate, all can move instantly over the XRP ledger. This is the next internet, said Musk. Not of information, but of money. Elon's AI even projected XRP price targets. Conservative, $5. Aggressive, $120. Based on utility, not speculation. Scarcity meets velocity, said the model. That's the ignition point. With only 100 billion tokens and global demand rising, XRP becomes digital oil. The leak didn't just go viral, it went nuclear. World leaders were briefed in emergency sessions. Banking CEOs had quiet calls late into the night. Ripple's HQ, phones didn't stop ringing. They thought we were just a fintech, Brad Garlinghouse said. Now they realize we're the infrastructure. At Tesla's Palo Alto lab, Musk's AI kept working, digesting real-time blockchain activity, global trades, Swift logs. It reached another stunning conclusion. By Q4 2025, SWIFT will lose over 60% of cross-border volume. That data hit Wall Street like a tsunami. Hedge funds began silent XRP accumulation. BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street institutions that once laughed at crypto, now scrambling to buy in without spiking the price. But XRP's liquidity pool was thinning. Retail holders weren't selling. They knew. Diamond hands took on a whole new meaning. These weren't meme stock gamblers. These were early adopters of a new financial matrix. Meanwhile, Swift's board released a panicked statement. Blockchain lacks regulatory clarity, they claimed. Our infrastructure is time-tested. But the truth? Time-tested doesn't mean future-ready. And regulators? Were already warming up to Ripple's model. The European Central Bank issued a quiet paper favoring tokenized liquidity corridors. The wording was subtle, but the AI decoded it instantly. They're building around XRP without saying the name. Musk called it the quiet integration, like how TCP/IP quietly replaced phone lines. Now XRP was doing the same to banking pipes. In the US, political pressure mounted. Congress held a closed hearing on AI and blockchain finance. Elon was invited. He didn't speak much. Just showed 3 AI-generated graphs, XRP's rise, Swift's decline, and a third graph, global trust migration from institutions to protocols. The senators sat in stunned silence. One whispered, "This is bigger than Bitcoin ever was." Elon replied, "Bitcoin was the spark. XRP is the grid." By now, Elon's AI had a name, NeuraX, a learning system evolving with every ledger close. It monitored central bank meetings in real time. It watched settlement trials on RippleNet. It predicted a liquidity event by 2026. Not a crash, but a shift, where global institutions flip to digital rails overnight, like the switch from DVDs to streaming. Except this time, it's money itself. On the other side of the world, China's CBDC project ramped up. But Musk's AI flagged a fatal flaw: no global interoperability. A walled garden is still a prison, NeuraX warned. XRP, meanwhile, didn't compete. It connected. It didn't replace currencies. It connected them instantly. Even enemies in politics could transact without trusting each other, because the code did the trust. NeuraX's next report was titled The Internet of Value, Phase 2. It laid out a multi-chain, AI-driven global finance grid, Ethereum for smart contracts, XRP for liquidity, AI for optimization, and the death of manual finance. No more clearinghouses, no more wait times, no more hidden fees, just pure protocol-powered capital movement, around the clock, across borders, controlled by no one, trusted by everyone. Financial media tried to catch up, but they were too late. CNBC aired a stunned special. Is Ripple the new Swift? But NeuraX had already moved to the next stage, real-time predictive liquidity routing. XRP wasn't just a coin anymore. It was the heartbeat of this new economy. And like Elon once said about AI, it's not coming, it's already here. You just didn't notice. NeuraX had unlocked a new phase. Not just prediction, but coordination. Hidden deep in Tesla's supercluster in Austin, a new protocol emerged. Codename, Project Titan, Musk's biggest secret yet, a hyperledger prototype designed to connect AI with XRP. Its goal? Real-time planetary value flow. Not just banking, not just crypto, but all value across every industry settled in seconds, across satellites, devices, and sovereign nations. Starlink uplinks, SpaceX nodes, Tesla chips, all syncing with XRP Ledger, a living, breathing financial nervous system. NeuraX called this Phase Omega, the moment money machines and markets become one network. And the core wasn't Bitcoin, wasn't Ethereum. It was XRP. Why XRP? Because it's protocol-level liquidity, not just a coin, but a bridge, a translator, a universal value layer. And that's exactly what Project Titan needed. But not everyone was celebrating. The IMF, BIS, and certain global banks saw the threat, a new system that didn't need them, their influence fading by the hour. So they formed a secret alliance, Operation Status Quo, a plan to slow XRP down through legal fog, confusion, and press suppression. But NeuraX saw it all. They can delay, but they can't stop gravity, it reported. The AI leaked memos, exposed talks, even predicted when the world would break free. October 23, 2026, the flip day,